going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about the Stephen King adaptation slash remake, Firestarter. Firestarter tells the story of a young girl who tries to understand how she mysteriously gained the power to set things on fire with her mind while on the run with her dad from these people that are trying to experiment on her to exploit her powers for evil. Now, I've never seen the Drew Barrymore original Firestarter. I was going to watch it in preparation for this film, but I got lazy and I got tired, so I decided to just skip it out and watch this film as somebody that has no prior knowledge to the original source material. So going into this film, I was really excited to see Zac Efron take on a dad role. I believe this is the first time that he's taken on a dad role, and I think for the most part, he does a really good job in this film. I really like Zac Efron. I think he has started to come into his own as a actor. I think he is a phenomenal actor. He showed his chops in Neighbors and Neighbors 2, and I really enjoyed him in that film. There's a film that came out on Netflix a couple years ago called Extremely Wicked, Vile, the Ted Bundy movie, where I thought he did a really good job in that film, because even though I didn't like that film, I thought he did a really good job of portraying Ted Bundy, and I was really excited to see what he was going to do with this film. This film is directed by Keith Thomas, and this is his directorial effort, and also stars Ryan Kiera Armstrong as Charlie McGee and Sidney Lemon as Vicky McGee, and Zac Efron and his daughter are on the run from people that are trying to exploit his daughter's power, but she's not really the best at holding her power just yet, because she's still trying to figure out what's going on. And for the most part, I actually didn't mind this film. I thought it was really interesting. They pulled an Incredible Hulk in the beginning of the film. They showed Zac Efron and his wife's backstory. I thought that was very interesting. I thought those little opening sequences was a better movie than the movie we actually got in this film, because even though it is a paint by numbers on the run film, I didn't think that there was nothing new in this film. I didn't think that most of the characters were very likable. I didn't feel like the stakes were as high as they possibly wanted it to be. I didn't mind this film. I thought the best part of this film was the score by John Carpenter and Cody Carpenter. I thought the score in this film was phenomenal, and it's probably the best part of the film, which isn't something that you want to hear from this movie. It kind of has a Brightburn type of feel in this film. So if you liked Brightburn, then you possibly are going to enjoy this film. I enjoyed Brightburn, so I enjoyed this film to a degree. I don't think it's going to be the best film of the year, and it's definitely not going to be a horror film, because it doesn't really lean into the horror aspects of this film. It feels like it was a PG-13 film, but they just slapped an R just because of some people that you get to see are burnt, and you don't get to see, there's not really a lot of gruesome violence in this film. There are some bloody images, especially when it comes to Zac Efron's character, but aside from that, there's really nothing that leans into the pure horror of it all. It really does lean into wanting it to be its own superhero movie, which Universal, you already have your superhero movie, and it's called the Fast and Furious franchise. Let's just leave it at that right now. I thought this was a fun film to a degree. I do think that the score overshadows the film, because the score is a better impression of the film, but I thought everybody did a really good job with the material that they were given. I thought Keith Davis, as his directorial effort, even though there's no style or there's no substance in this film, I really came out enjoying this film. I thought it was a lot of fun. You won't hate yourself if you watch it in theaters, and you won't hate yourself if you watch it on Peacock, but I really like this film. Overall, I'm going to go ahead and give Firestarter a 6 out of 10. Like I said, it's not going to be my favorite film of the year, and it's not going to be one of the best horror films, but I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was different enough. I don't think the bad guys are fleshed out enough in this film. I think they feel like just an afterthought. Like I said, I do think that the opening sequence montage with Zac Efron and his wife was a better movie than the movie that we got in this film. But overall, what are your thoughts on Firestarter? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Go ahead and let me know down in the comments what you think. And also let me know what is your favorite Stephen King adaptation or book. And are you going to watch it in theaters or on Peacock? Go ahead and let me know down in the comments. And if you like this review, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on more reviews. And until next time, this is Josie Reviews.